Listen up or run for cover. Dropping knowledge from the people who have it to the people who need it. The real Brad Lee is dropping
What it is, Brad Lee back again with another episode of Dropping Bombs. Today I got double trouble for you. Two dudes that basically are going to teach you how to get advantages in life. Because ultimately, your credit is going to be what kicks you in the dick, if you ask me. Like, you got to protect that credit. So we've got Steve Parks and Alex Lim in the house, folks. Welcome, guys.
Thank you. Glad to be on.
Thanks for having us, Brad.
And you guys, Bomb Squad, you guys get the benefit of having two experts on one mic.
Right.
So you guys basically have Credit University, yeah?
Yes, correct.
What'd you do before that?
Before that, I'm still in it. I'm in different direct sales businesses, mainly do it online. I sell water.
How old are you?
I am 22.
See, this is what's nice is being able to speak to people that are just coming up. Because, like, you can make so much money so many ways right now, can't you?
Absolutely.
But that's beside the point. I'll get off on a million tangents when I start talking about shit like that because, like, I always wonder, like, do you guys see every opportunity that's out there? Like with e-com,
Yes.
drop shipping, which is kind of the same thing. Being able to start a business like overnight, creating a university where you can just literally make millions of dollars teaching people how to better their own lives.
Yeah, that's exactly what we aim for. And a lot of people that can't aim for these businesses because they don't have the capital. That's why we teach credit. And
How do you get credit? So let's take Lightspeed as an example.
Mm-hmm.
You teach me how to get myself credit?
Yeah, so it depends on your situation. If you have bad credit, we teach you personally how to repair your own credit, how to remove whatever you have, like collections, bankruptcies, all that stuff. And once you have good enough credit, you can get the credit line, credit cards. We teach you how to apply, what cards you might want for your business, whether it's for travel, cashback, whatever it is. We teach you how to get those credit cards and how to use it for whatever your goal is.
What would your goal be?
So
Like,
most people, they aim for the credit hacks that we teach, how to make money with credit cards using certain techniques like manufactured spend, how to obtain like free travel. And then the next level would be you start your own business like ATM business, Amazon automation, selling Kangen machines, so whatever it is, direct sales. You would now have that credit to leverage to build that business.
Interesting. See, I want to learn how to go get like $10 million line of credit.
$10 million, that's pretty hard. But if you have that money in your account,
I do.
you could simply just call your bank and just
Borrow it from myself?
Huh?
Borrow it from myself?
Yeah. But you would just request from the bank that I want this credit increase on my credit cards because I have this money to spend, and you can just keep asking.
So just
them.
ask?
Mm-hmm.
I never tried that.
The best way is just having money in your account. Most people don't have that money, so when they ask, they
Well,
get
that's
denied.
because why would you need a credit card if you have the money?
Just because you don't want to. It's safer, first off, if you use credit cards. Sometimes if, say, you use a debit card or just cash, people can.
Nobody
take your
uses
card.
cash nowadays, do they?
Nah.
I mean, a lot of people do. That's uneducated about
Cash, like millions of dollars. Are we talking real business people, or are you teaching like other, 18 to 25-year-olds?
Well,
Are you like teaching people in college how to make side money with
Yes.
leveraging credit?
Yeah, we aim for all age, like people in college, teenagers that want to make side income.
But if there's businesses out there that are like, damn, dude, I could use an extra $100,000 credit line to make things connect sometimes. Because sometimes when you're building a business, man, your checks, they don't go all the way to the end of the week.
Yeah.
And you're like,
Right.
damn, how do I just get to Friday? If I could just get to Friday, everything's gravy.
Right. So, I mean, as far as business doing like real estate or, having enough funds for franchises, startup funding, you do need a certain amount of credit score or have prior business credit in order to help get that kind of lending, like millions of dollars. That's like to the next level. So they have to have a specific amount of income, history, credit history, personal credit as well as business credit as well. So it's a mix of different things. If they have no credit at all to get $1 million funding, very, very tough.
Yeah, but it's also very, very tough to build a successful business with no credit. So you have to figure if someone has a decent sized business, they got decent credit.
Right. No, absolutely.
Because you're not going to, it's difficult to build a business bad credit.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So anybody listening would be wise to fix their credit no matter what.
Absolutely.
And I keep telling people that. Like, I believe in it 1,000%. How'd you guys learn? Did you have shitty credit and you fixed your own? Or you guys are just smart? You look smart.
No, we both had really good credit, but for me, I'm the one that figured all this stuff out a year ago. I got into it, and I saw a bunch of different people teaching credit and making money with it. And I started getting into it. I started networking with all these people, started paying for information.
And you're like,
learning.
holy shit, this works.
Yeah, and it started working.
Okay, so you got to give the Bomb Squad one freebie. Quit being greedy.
Let me think.
Look, the game's to be told, not sold.
Yeah, so there's a
Or do I got
called,
that backwards?
manufacturers spend. It's basically you want to spend money on a credit card to get that cash back. Most people don't have that money to spend, and we teach you how to basically create
Buy
spending.
shit, return it, and you still
Yeah.
get the credit.
Buy shit, return it, or buy credit card or buy gift cards. Use the gift cards to pay off the credit card.
Now, these are just tricky, but totally legal.
Yes.
See?
And the way we teach it, our students can actually make more than $2,000-3,000 a month.
Damn. They'd be doing some returning. They're full-time shoppers.
Yeah.
Now again, I'm just guessing shit. So if you guys are thinking, "Damn, dude, how do you know that?" Well, I'm just guessing.
That is one technique.
I want to
you
learn
can
how to
buy
go
and
get a
return.
first-class flight for free.
First class flight for free. There's a lot of people that teach credit and teach this technique. I really don't recommend it because it's basically insurance fraud.
Ooh,
that's a
hey, kids, I'd never recommend fraud no matter what, because guess
Absolutely.
what's not fun?
Going to jail.
Jail's when you get out soon. You'll end up in prison.
Prison.
That's worse.
Exactly.
Prison, that means you did some shit. Jail, shit, I've been to jail.
Yeah, you can't use credit in prison.
Yeah, no. And we
You
don't-
can use credit in prison, but it ain't getting pulled up by Equifax.
Right, exactly. So
Okay?
No,
At
we
the end of the day, dude, you better have fucking cans of tuna coming from commissary every Tuesday. Then you got some negotiations to do. You got good credit. But anyway, I'm just messing with you. You guys seem very like proper and smart and educated. You guys never had a like bad hiccup on your credit and that caused you to start fixing it. You just learned.
Yeah, we
learn
just learned.
to
See,
maintain-
folks, that's another thing like people don't get in this world. It's like, see, all you did is said, hey, shit, let me check this out. Oh, shit, this works. Oh, shit, they're selling this shit. I can sell this shit. Like, and now you just went in and figured out all the ways to doing it. But I like what you said because you said, I don't recommend you do that one because that's fraud.
Yeah.
I've always wondered, like, because I see everybody on Instagram, driving Lambos and living in palaces and it's all credit. I'm like, fuck, dude, isn't this like somehow dicking anyone?
Yeah, they show all that stuff and that lifestyle, but it's very hard to actually get like that unless you charge people millions of dollars or hundreds of thousands to learn what you have. But it's really not worth that much. Like, you can teach it for a good amount.
Unless you borderline on the fraud game.
Yeah.
Right.
Because,
that-
like, how is it fraud? And if it's fraud, how come no one's catching them? Because I've seen a whole bunch of people go, look, first class trip, 13,000.
Right.
And then, ding, 0. Thanks, MasterCard. I'm like, what? How do I do that?
Are we allowed to?
Or let me guess. Is it as simple as I go spend $1 billion, get the points, return the $1 billion. Now I got the points, upgrade your shit. Is it that easy?
No, it's simply. Let me think how to say it without.
Because I would think credit card companies aren't that stupid to not notice you bought a bunch of shit, earned some points, and then return the shit. Because when you return it, it goes back to your credit card. So like credit cards would be like, why does Dover keep freaking buying $1 million worth of shit every month and then paying it off?
Yeah, well, I mean, that's why we have ways to kind of cover that, but it's just like a fine gray line. If you ask me, it's like,
So where do they find you on Instagram? I wrote it down here. Folks, listen, if you guys want to learn this shit, you guys teach this. That's what you're getting, that's what you're getting like notoriety from.
right.
You show them, and you don't always have to be like trying to make $1 million, dude. Little bit of savings here and there, just with good, like knowledge. Because man, I'll tell you, I know this coupon clipper. Dude, that some bitch will go to the store where I'll spend $500. They'll walk out with $140. And I'm like, how are you doing all that? And they're coupon clippers.
Cool. Is that an app or?
No, they clip coupons.
Oh,
It's probably an app nowadays. I mean, who the hell still actually, are there newspapers left?
I'm not sure. There's a lot.
But I know that, like, in other words, they go out and get all these special deals, and they'll go to the store, buy the same shit I did, and get it for a fraction of what I paid.
Right.
And like the store doesn't negotiate. Yeah. I just don't know what they know. And the store's not telling me.
Right.
Yeah, a lot of the stuff you just gotta figure out. No one's just gonna tell you.
Yeah, we've experimented a lot with using credits. Like I feel like even if it's only a few dollars or a couple $100 in cash back a month, can add up long term, year, 2 years, 3 years.
Sure.
Especially if you have different ways of spending and you have a business. That's why we help leverage business credit lines, because they have cash backs on that credit card. So if you're spending average 5-10K monthly and your cash back is like 2-3%, that's it adds up over time.
Sure does.
So, and it also helps you build credit, and in building business credit, that doesn't really affect your personal credit, and just having more knowledge on that, how to repair credit and all that stuff, helps you sustain long term, and you could teach that to your friends, to your family, so that they don't fuck up on their credit.
Yeah, which is important.
Very important.
Kids don't know that these days, or do they? Because you're basically 3-4 years out of high school, and when I say kids, I mean like high school kids.
High school, yeah.
Like, are they teaching credit in high school?
No, they don't.
No, not at all.
They don't teach you how important it is, do they?
No.
They fucking teach you George Washington had wooden teeth, though, didn't they?
Right.
Did you hear that?
No,
They stopped teaching that.
So I don't know.
George Washington, bro.
Oh, I mean,
He had wooden fucking teeth, man.
Yeah.
You guys never heard that?
No, I have heard of it.
wood teeth?
Yeah, he had
Wooden.
fake teeth. Like, it was all wood.
You're kidding.
Yeah, they didn't have porcelain and shit back then, bro. It was fucking wood. Somebody whittled him out some teeth to wear. Old George Washington. You didn't hear that?
No, I
Come on, dude. Google.
Google. I will Google.
Yeah, that's the truth. You guys look at me like I'm messing with you. I'm messing with you.
He dropped out earlier than me.
Dude, I dropped out right when 11th grade started.
Oh,
maybe
wow.
the first month or two.
Early. Yeah.
And I said, this is stoop. And it was stoop. I was testing out at higher levels in high school. So just because someone drops out doesn't make them dumb. And it also doesn't mean they'll lose. Matter of fact, I think because I dropped out early and didn't go the college route, I didn't go learn all the shit people that went to college learned.
Right.
I was out learning the shit that matters.
That matters.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, how come, like, people say, oh, you dropped out. Oh. And I'm like, what the fuck? Why is that a, oh? Like, I don't give a fuck. I didn't have to go do all that shit. The only thing I miss about college was the experience, relationships, and chicks.
Yeah.
Facts.
Like, dude, I got some stories about college where I'd go to college and say I'm going to college, but I wasn't really in college. I was just there to partake in the girls that did go to that college.
Yeah.
I got this one story that was funnier than, I can't even tell it on Dropping Bombs, which tells you something. But when we get off here, if you remind me, I'll tell you the story. But dude, that was at U of O. And now U of O uses Lightspeed. Can you believe that shit?
Wow,
a high
that's
school
crazy.
dropout redefining education. Unbelievable, isn't it?
That's amazing.
Yeah, that's huge.
So that's why it would have been cool if you guys had shit credit and you turned it into awesome credit. But you guys just been smart your whole life.
Right. Study credit ever since 16. So.
Well, my mom added me on one of her credit cards. I was like 11 years old, and she takes care of her credit.
Jesus, what?
Yeah. When I first started, I didn't even know. I just looked at my credit. I was like, why is it so high? And what is this Discover card on my account? And then my mom was like, oh, that's me. I'm like,
Oh, she established your credit? Yep, see, smart mom.
See, my mom
You know,
did
my
that.
dad established for me that, like, nothing's for free. But he didn't educate me about credit. I'd go out, I got this thing called the Bon Marché card. They'd give anyone $500. I'm like, they'll give you $500 credit card at that clothing store right there. They're like, yeah, anybody. I go in there, let's just see. Sign up. They come back, congratulations, sir. You have $500 credit. I'm like, cool.
Cool.
You mean I can go point out $500 worth of shit and I can leave the store with it and then just owe you? They're like, yeah. Like, fuck, what? I don't get the deal, but sure. So I picked up all $500. I thought, hey, they're like, pick $500 worth of shit and pay me later. And I'm like, fucking deal.
Oh my God. They got
So I
you.
swiped, or I used the card, left with clothes, and then a month later, it's like, fuck, I wasn't thinking about how am I going to pay that. So like a month later, I didn't have the money to pay them. So like it took 3 months for them to get a hold of me. And then because we didn't have cell phones and shit. So when they finally get a hold of me, they're like, hey, you gonna fucking pay for these clothes? I'm like, fuck, I said I would, but like not like now. And they're like, well, you gotta start making payments. So I made arrangements to like $40 a month until I paid it back, but they shut the card off. And then on my credit, dude, it showed collection and fucking, dude, one stupid collection back then when you're new dusted me. Couldn't get a car financed, couldn't get shit financed.
Wow.
Where everybody else was going down and getting a loan on something badass, I had to go fucking pay cash for a turd. No, he goes,
Wow.
oh.
Yeah, some people.
Dude,
have,
listen,
like,
you see some people rolling around in kick-ass cars, and you think, damn, they're cool. Well, number one, they are because they look cool, but those cars are fun to drive. But you don't realize most of them, they got a big old payment on that bitch.
Right.
Yeah.
So then you see the dude roll up in the paid-off turd, and then you want to be with the dude that's leveraged and in debt. When in reality, the turd guy's smarter, but the turd guy don't look any cooler, does he?
Yeah.
Like people say you want to look rich or be rich. What's your answer?
Be rich.
No, motherfucker, both.
Oh, both.
Okay, you want to look rich and you want to be rich.
Yeah.
There's an art to it. I do it perfectly. See, I ain't got no money. I just look like I do.
Oh.
See? If I miss one motherfucking payroll, I'm out. I'm working for you kids. I'm hawking something because I'm out of biz. Do you believe me? Do you believe me?
Nah.
Huh?
I think you're rich.
Well, number one, I got credit. 802 personal score. This D&B I got on Lightspeed is like basically give him whatever he says.
Heck yeah.
What you call gold balls. Do you guys call it gold balls in the credit industry?
No.
You've never heard this dude's got gold balls credit.
Never.
No.
My God, dude. The
Yeah,
new
we literally
fucking
just started
generate. The
learning.
new generation is missing out on old school fucking fun, dude. What do you call when someone has excellent credit?
Good credit.
Good fucking credit.
That's it. That's
Yeah.
it. There's no name for them.
Nah.
Like it's nothing to note. You think good credit is prevalent or rare?
It's rare, but just because you have good credit doesn't.
Well, when
mean
something's
anything.
rare, why wouldn't you want to acknowledge it with an honorary name? Let's start right now where Credit University starts to freaking acknowledge people with an 800 and above as a. How about
Bomb credit.
How about they got fucking gold balls?
Gold ball. We can do that.
Yeah.
Dude, if you want gold balls credit, fucking go to Credit University, dude. We're the only accredited agency in the world. Accredited with who? The Gold Balls Association. Bitch. You want gold balls? Learn how to get it at Credit University.
Boom.
Unless because doesn't really match your brand. Unless of course you guys started laughing every time you said gold balls.
Gold ball. I never heard that.
Dude, I feel bad because you guys look like you were all raised proper and you're educated proper. Now I'm just being a rude asshole, and you guys are gonna leave here and go, what a jerk.
No, we're okay.
Honestly, about to shit my pants because it's my first podcast, but this is awesome.
Well, aren't your pants white?
Yeah, it's pretty white.
Don't shit them.
I'll try not to, but yeah.
You guys never heard that joke where the pirate captain says to the guy, basically, I don't even want to tell the joke, but it's pretty funny and it involves white pants and shit.
Let's hope I don't shit.
It's about to be you.
Yeah.
It's funny. So every day, what do you guys do? You get up and do what? Teach?
We teach our VIP. We have about 80 plus students right now.
Yeah.
We personally mentor. And that's
Every
why we're
day?
every day. Like take phone calls, schedule it, whatever.
Are you
they
guys
need from
Zooming
us.
and shit like
Yeah,
that?
Zoom webinars.
So it's all laptop lifestyle.
Virtual, right.
You guys could go to Aruba for 10 days and still do your jobs.
Correct.
So couldn't you teach someone how to do that?
Yeah, that's exactly what we teach.
Well, I thought you taught credit.
Yeah, we teach credit and how to travel for free and make money while
Teaching people credit.
while teaching other people credit.
So you're
using
teaching
that
people
credit.
to do what you're doing.
Yes.
And then they start doing it based on what you taught them.
Mm-hmm.
Who taught you guys?
I learned personally from like 5, 10, 15 different people on Instagram.
You just went around and
I just
took all
started
their
networking,
masterminds.
talking, paid people. I never went to any masterminds, never met anyone in person. Just talked to them, see what they want to charge me, and then experimented and see what works and try to figure out new stuff as well.
Yeah, I mainly dealt with business credit lines and then getting a lot of funding for different businesses and startup funds because I didn't have money 6 months ago. So I leveraged credit, and I knew I'll make it back, did whatever it takes, because they're 0 APR, 12, 16 months, and then you don't have to pay anything until those time arrives. So I made sure strategically planning the businesses I do will make me a passive income, and it'll pay off that loan or very close to it, so I don't have to pay overload of interest. So I just made an educated choice on business credit, and that's how I started like 3 different businesses, along with Credit University. And then he just knew all the hacks. I'm like, let's exchange info, see what we can do, and I kind of took off.
And now you're out helping folks.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Guys, if you want to follow him, at Steve Parks, CEO, and at Alex Lim Credit, Lam, Lim. So you guys are going to start, I mean, you're only 22, so you couldn't have been doing this too long. How long?
I started credit ever since 16. I educated myself and just kind of...
No, like when you start making money.
When I started making money, it was this year in January.
Okay, so basically you got a whole business to grow now.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And you said you have 3 businesses?
Yes.
What's the other ones?
I sell alkaline water filters, Kangen water machines. So that's my first business.
Yeah.
in
Still
direct sales.
producing revenue?
Yes. Me and my teams have done. I don't really spend much time on it.
Yeah, you
It's
built a
more-
team.
Right.
I get it.
250 people. So
Yeah, that's nice.
doing pretty good with
The
that.
old Kangen. Some people call it Kangen.
Kangen.
Either way, purple water, kids.
Right.
You know, at the end of the day, you want alkaline water, but
Right.
there's a new water coming out. There's a new machine.
There's a lot.
No, this one's the Mac Daddy of all Mac Daddies.
We'll have to see.
Oh yeah. There's also a filter that's coming out that's going to give old Kangen a run for its money, and I'll tell you why. Because I got a Kangen. I haven't really used it much, but I get the email every like seemingly day, but it's apparently every quarter. You know, time to change a filter. Time to change a filter.
Right.
Did they come up with a one that doesn't change filters yet?
No, we have to replace it every year.
Yeah, that's why, because it's real. This other one, they claim they'll install this shit at your street level and your whole house becomes full-on alkaline water. Never replace a filter or never touch the unit again.
That sounds dangerous.
It sounds expensive.
Very expensive.
$2,500.
Honestly.
But if you don't change the filter, all that filth is still in that
Well,
filter.
hey, new science, new technology. Who knows? Pretty soon, one day you won't even have to wipe your ass.
That sounds great.
You never know, though. Like, it sounds too good to be true, doesn't it?
Yes.
But that's what the product is. The dude that owns Tanked, not owns Tanked, but the show Tanked, you know, with all that fish water, he's been messing with filters to keep fish water sparkling long term, and he accidentally figured something out. I'm telling you. That's their claim. Who knows? But you're right. Maybe it'll poison you. Kangen water, though, alkaline water, I would agree with, because disease can't live in an alkaline state, period.
Absolutely.
Correct?
Right.
In Japan, it's a freaking medical device.
Right. 3 out of 5 households have it.
Everybody should be drinking alkaline water, but guess what the new, now again, this could be bullshit, but guess what the new is? Anybody know the new? None of y'all know, do you?
No.
See, I thought you guys were up and young and hip and aware of shit. You guys don't even know about the newest water?
Mm-mm.
The newest studies, even though it's, you know, back in 1923, and the guy won a Nobel Peace Prize because he found that cancer is directly caused.
Dr. Otto Warburg.
That's right.
Right.
See, I knew you motherfuckers were smart.
That's how we pitch Kangen water.
Okay, well, that guy just found that what was the cause of cancer?
Acidic environment. Acidic state.
No, what was the cause of cancer? Go read a study. The cause of cancer was the lack of fucking oxygen at a cellular level, the mitochondria. So the lack of oxygen caused the cellular level to start deteriorating, and then cancer crept in. And that's what causes cancer. So what's it lacking? Oxygen. So there's a new science out that literally creates liquid oxygen in the form of alkaline water. So you drink it, and it's liquid oxygen that goes right to the cellular level, and it's supposedly fucking miraculous. I'm trying to get like an exclusive agreement once I read the studies, because man, if I can get a fucking license on that shit, it's going down. Because if that's the truth, how would you like to have like Cocoon water? Where you ever see the movie Cocoon? Dude, it's all the old people that get in that pool, So Kaqun. Now there's spas where you go lay in this bathtub, and it's this cocoon water, and it bombards your cells with liquid oxygen. It feels like it looks like water you're laying in, but it doesn't feel like it. It feels like there's pressure in the water. It's crazy. Huh. Go lay in it, like several treatments, and all of a sudden people are saying they're walking in with pancreatic cancer and walking out with a fucking clean bill of health. I'm like, no way.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Huh. Yeah. I'm like, no way. They're like, yeah. And I'm like, shit, I gotta come take a look. So I'm gonna be taking a look at it. And if it's all true, I'm getting me a license for some freaking new oxygen water. Drink your oxygen and get it back to the cells, and you'll like be a brand new baby.
Huh. Gotta try that.
Dude, there's a doctor out there, cancer doctor, that says replacing your blood with oxygen-rich blood, it comes out all dark, and it goes, and then they oxygenate it and they put it back in, and it's all light red and pink colored blood. And you feel like, he said, it's like a drug. It's like you feel like you're brand new, and all they did is oxygenate your blood. So there's something to oxygen, and alkaline too. Anyway, so Kangen, what's the other one?
I have an Amazon automation affiliate.
Ah, the old Tiger trap.
Yep.
Did you get it from Tiger?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm getting one from him, or 10.
It works. It's nice.
Well, I know it works. It has to work because he does it.
Yeah.
So you can't offer to do something for someone and then have it not work and be in business very long. So it's like fucking, hey, this dude says this. Yeah. Has he done a few? Yeah, he's done a few. Eventually you're going to run into someone and be like, fuck him. But everyone I've talked to says, yeah, it works. Well, he's going to do the work. All I do is give him the money.
That's it.
And trust.
Trust.
Yeah, I trust him.
Credit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you got one of those going.
Yes.
Why didn't you get 2? You didn't have any credit with Tiger?
No. It's because you can only have one Amazon store per household and per identity.
You know nobody else with a house?
No. You have to per identity. Like even if you get 2
Yeah,
separate.
so what? You know him? Why don't you say, hey, I'm going to open you a store, brother?
I can.
Why don't you?
I mean, they just want their own store though.
Who does?
All of my clients.
He don't want his own store. And if he does and doesn't have the money, loan him the money, and now it's half your motherfucking store. But it's in his name. Mm-hmm. Like, dude, I thought you guys were out there looking for fucking loopholes and shit.
No, we do that.
You're like, oh, I'm only allowed one of these cash machines. I want one of you. Dude, I'd be like, fuck that. I'd be like, shit, my daughter's got one. Well, she's 4. Didn't say how old you had to be. And if they're like, oh, you got to be 18. Fuck it. All right. Dover, what you doing on Saturdays? Why don't you come over here and tend the store? Oh, it's digital? You ain't got to do nothing but sign up? All right, sign up, fucker. I'll give you $2,000 a month. Dude, how fast would you be signing up for stores? And by the way, I ain't got a store, so if anybody wants to give me $2,000 a month and half the store, I'll put it in your name. You pay my name. Fair enough? Deal?
Deal.
All right, call Tiger. I'll take one right now. He's buying. I give you half of whatever it makes. Let me know. Hey, let me know when you're ready for your half, because you want it to pile up, right? You don't want it like every day or nothing.
No, too much stress getting every day.
All right, who else? Like shit. Now I can't have one. I'll get you 1,000 people to put a store in their name.
That's easy.
Well, then why don't you have more than one store?
I mean, that's a good question.
It's also a hassle. You have to deal with contracts.
It's a hassle to plant a fucking money tree. Shit, it's a hassle. That's like saying, dude, why ain't you a billionaire? Nah, it's a fucking hassle. You got to get up in the morning. Dude, I think I probably just gave you both ideas because you both look at each other like, fuck, why don't we?
Yeah.
Because, dude, it's just bending the rules. That's what you're doing with credit. You're finding loopholes. People don't know. Hey, dummy, you can buy something and return it. They didn't say they'll take their points if you return it. And, dude, if that's the only hack you teach in a fucking 4-hour course, it's still worth it. Like, if you just find a clever way saying, buy shit and return it. Yeah. Get all the points you want. And someone goes, fuck, that's all they said. Mm-hmm. That's worth whatever the fuck you're charging. Mm-hmm. Because if I didn't know it, guess what I'm doing? I'm paying $500 for something I should have paid $140 for because I didn't know their shit. I'm fucking paying retail because I don't know your shit. There's people out there that could do things with their credit, just not even any hack or anything. It's just they can just do certain things with their credit and raise their score 20, 30 points, which saves them 2-3% on interest rates and loans, which could equal thousands and thousands of dollars. Agree or disagree?
Agree.
So it's like everybody needs to pay attention to their credit. I was like, fuck, dude, I need to get in the 800 club. And I couldn't get there, couldn't get there. Then that old Rondi Lambeth showed me some tricks. Again, they're not tricks. They're just, I didn't know how they figure it out.
Right.
And then I go get an alert. You got your credit score. I click 802 bitches, 800 club. Go balls.
Go balls.
Okay. Go balls and a big old schlong. That's what you need to walk around with credit wise. So when you walk into some place, you know, you can technically fucking go get a loan and buy the damn building. So like, that's when you start walking around feeling like good, when you can like look at a person in their face and like maybe a restaurant and they're being rude and just think, I should buy this fucking restaurant just to fire your dumb ass. Like, how about you go get me another spoon? This one's dirty, you know? And then they're being a dick to you. Wouldn't it be cool just to buy that shit? And what if you had credit? Credit simply means all you'd have to do is sign something, it's yours, fire him, and then sign something and sell it back to the dude.
Yeah. Buy it and flip it.
Just so you could fire someone that was being rude to you and your date.
Yeah, that's baller.
Yeah, that's baller status shit, dude. And then you can do other kinds of things. Like that's almost retribution type reward. Then you can also help people. You know what I mean? When you got credit. Like if I've got $100 million credit and I'm not going to use it, like I don't need $100 million credit. And you're like, well, fuck, I could use 10 million of it. And I'll be like, oh, fuck, Dover. Here, just use my credit. There's 10 million, man. Build yourself a little living. Just make sure you make the payments. And he did. Mm-hmm. You can give people, you can help people too. Because credit is money.
Yeah.
Other people's money. Yeah.
It's just money. Your money ain't your fucking money. Like nobody's money's their money. The money you got, dude, is temporary. You're just holding on to it. Mm-hmm. Aren't you?
Yeah.
Right.
Because if it's yours forever, it's worthless. The second it's yours, it's worthless.
Yeah.
Because if you can't use it, you know, get rid of it, it's worthless. Makes sense?
Yeah.
So what would you rather have? A black card or just the business platinum?
Well, it depends on what your goals are, but black card is just cool.
Well, that's my goal.
Right.
And that's why I get it. Just so when I'll get the check and it goes ting-a-ling-a-ling-a-link and it crashes on the table. Everyone's like, motherfucker. Okay, let's get that straight. Black card! Because, dude, let me tell you something. That does take some shit. Mm-hmm. It does take some nuggets to get that. Yeah. Because, dude, I've been trying to get one. I mean, they got to invite you and all this, but, you know, I've been trying to get one, dude. And I probably spend maybe $300,000 to $500,000 a month on it, but I can't figure out how to spend more. But that ain't getting me one. How you get one?
No one really knows. Even people that say like they know, they don't really know. But people say that you have to spend a lot on like luxury goods and food, but not on anything like business
I qualify,
expenses.
but not for businesses. Like what businesses are buying luxury shit and food?
It has to be just your personal. It can't be like it's not like business expense.
Oh, you can't?
Yeah.
Oh, on personal, I don't
like
spend
personal.
that fucking much. Shit.
Yeah.
Personal, I maybe spend 20.
Yeah.
That's probably it. I got to personally spend it.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to start buying everything from a business that can pay me back.
Well, I mean, like
I'm serious. Like that's how you do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of the business or credit gurus out there that does have a black card, they're fake. So it's like,
what do you mean they're fake? They just ordered them off the internet?
Yeah, there's people out there that have been in the business of making custom metal cards for the past 3, 4, 5 years, and they can make it look like exact replica of any card you want, your name, your own number, whatever.
So I can call and get a black card just for the cool factor.
Yeah, it's like
okay. So the intelligence factor, I don't need a black card.
Yeah.
Like, what do you need a black card for?
It's just all flex.
Yeah.
Right. So again, intelligent people, they don't need a black card. Cool people, like me, need a black card.
Need a black card, right?
Yeah, because we want to be cool. Mm-hmm. I just want to be cool. But if I can get a fake one, where I get the cool check mark, now I don't have to have one. Well, fuck, now I'm both cool and smart.
There you go.
Yeah, I'll just throw out the black card and be like, actually, let me put it on this one. As long as I can clank it on the table and prove
Yeah.
that I got it. No, I'm joking. But there are people like that, you're saying?
Yes.
They'll fake it.
Yeah.
Until you
And,
make it.
you know, most people don't know because they've never seen a black card or they don't know the details of how one looks, and you know,
True, they just look at it and they're like, wow. But what if
like,
they
oh,
use
it's
it?
black.
What if they fucking use it?
they transfer the chip from another card to that card.
Shut the hell up.
can-
I want one of those.
We got to.
I want a fucking black card costume for my platinum card.
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
do that.
you can do that.
Dude, that's a good business. Let's figure out how to make those.
Yeah.
We already have a.
Dude.
The business is I think
No, dude. Listen, I just thought of a big old deal here. You know the difference between fucking big companies and big ideas? Huh?
Nope.
Execution. Credit card costumes. I'm doing it because look, if I make something that says, "Hey, transfer that ugly credit card to any custom credit card," if transfer that chip and do
Right.
the magnetic stripe,
Any custom.
which technically you can do,
Yeah.
and it ain't against the law. It's still my MasterCard. I just don't want it to look like that one.
Right.
Boing, oing, 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 oing. Right or wrong? Dude, you can put fucking Superman credit cards, all of them. You open your wallet, it's fucking Superman.
Yeah. True,
Yeah.
true,
Which
yeah.
credit card would you like?
and you pick whatever design you want.
Huh?
Whatever design you want.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But, dude, the American Express black card is going to be
That's
utilized big. Problem is, American Express say you can't do that. So it's counterfeit, right? So all I do is I just sell you the black card, and then you go get it printed out. Oh, yeah, because American Express won't let you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be.
I was gonna say most people wouldn't want necessarily the black card. They want their name, they want the picture of their dogs and their horse because banks do it.
Right. Of course.
Okay, you can go
Of course.
order your custom stupid credit card, but it ain't metal and it ain't
Yeah.
fucking cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you get a cool card.
It's better
I
quality.
dude, I guarantee you, I put all my credit cards on cool cards. I even call them cool cards. Like, dude, you got plastic stupid credit cards?
Yeah. If you got your own machine, you can just make however much you want.
Yeah. And dude, why don't you put all the cards together and just make a new card called fucking Universal Credit?
Universal credit.
Yeah, like, dude, you got a bunch of cards, just throw them on one. It doesn't matter. Just pay the bill. Who gives a fuck? Like, who got it? I don't know. Like, who gives a shit, dude? Like, oh, you used your American... Dude, I got to go through and cycle through credit cards just to make sure they all get use every month, according to Rondi. And I'm like, this is fucking dumb. I don't even need to spend money, but I got to do it. Well, he taught me that. And sure enough, dude, my credit fucking starts going up. It's like, damn, dude, that's all true shit.
This is my custom one. Credit University one.
What do you mean?
That's a custom one.
Oh, so it's not real?
No, you can use it. It's just a chip from a different card. But that's how it will. That's like a basic one.
he's like, yeah. It's like, I'm sold.
And that's like a basic design.
Yeah, because dude, the real black card, I'm telling you, it feels different than I don't have my wallet with me, but like I have the metal platinum card, but when
Yeah.
you drop it, it almost sounds like plastic.
It almost sounds like
But it
plastic.
feels like metal.
Right.
But the black card, oh shit, what's fun?
Yeah, and there's people that make the exact.
Like I can't even toss it to you without chopping off your fucking hand.
and there's people that make the exact replica of the
Awesome.
black card, same feel and everything, but it's just more expensive.
Well, dude, I wouldn't be able to fucking get a fake one only because if the real Brad Lee got caught being fake in any way,
Yeah.
my whole career is over. No, I'm joking. I don't have a career. But anyway, I wouldn't do a fake one. That'd be like wearing this thing fake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like what if you knew watches and you're like, oh. Like instantly you'd be like,
Yeah.
"Ew."
There's people like
like
that.
what?
out there
Why
too.
would you buy that? Oh, it's $300 in New York City. Looks real. Nobody can tell. Here's my rule. Ready? The only way you're allowed to have a fake Rolex or a fake watch or fake anything is when you got the real one in the safe. So like maybe you have a $250,000 watch and then you go get a fake one made for like $800. You're allowed to wear that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Because when someone goes, that ain't real. Yeah, I'm a fucking expert. You want to bet, dude? I'll meet you tomorrow morning at any fucking jeweler you want to go to.
Yeah.
I'll fucking take it off. If they say it's fucking fake, dude, I'll pay you. I'll be like, all right, that's fine, dude. I'm a fucking expert, and that's a fucking fake.
You bring out the real one.
Now, I'd run home, grab the real one, come back tomorrow, and be like, what up? They'll be like, oh, fuck, God, I could have sworn it was fake. Oh, you switched it. Right. And that's why I'm allowed to have the fake and call it real. Because the motherfucking real one's in the safe, bitch. I ain't dumb.
Yeah.
I don't want to get my hand hacked off. Dude, what if we lived in a society where you have a nice watch, some dude walks up with a machete, grabs your hand, hacks your fucking arm off, takes your watch and says, quit showing off, dick. There's hungry people in the world.
You gotta be careful. You go.
That's why you got to help people, bro. Like, dude, I don't want no one hating. Like, what if somebody just started, like, doing remember the movie? What's the movie where everyone gets killed? You got 24 hours to whack people?
Oh, Purge.
Yeah, Purge.
Yeah.
Like the rich people. Everybody wants to kill them for 24 hours because they're assholes. Yeah. Dude, you don't want to do that, is what I'm saying. You guys aren't wearing watches.
No.
How come?
I forgot my watch today.
How come?
I don't have one yet.
See, you guys don't get the social media thing, right? Obviously, you're supposed to be dripping in diamonds and taking fucking private flights going, I can teach you how to do this.
Oh, we do have private jets, like memberships and stuff.
But if I go on, how come you don't have your dripping watch proving to me that you're successful?
Oh, it's on my story. It's on my Instagram story.
It's in the pictures, not in real life.
Oh, all right. See, again, you guys are funny. All right, so listen, Bomb Squad. I've never went through their credit university, but I would assume it'll teach you some shit because you're being successful doing it and you did your research, yeah? But I can only recommend it if it's on Lightspeed or I've seen it. And since it's neither, I can't necessarily recommend it. But Bomb Squad's got free will, bro. I think they've already felt the sincerity from you two fellas. Like, damn, these guys are like conservative. You're more conservative. You're not more braggadocious, and
no,
it's good. There's all types, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Is there anybody you guys want to call out?
No, I don't want to. We're not those type of people to call out anyone.
See, I knew they wouldn't. Now another group of people might. Yeah. There are people that would be like, "Yeah, I'd like to call out that motherfucker."
Yeah, it's
just. See, you guys were raised right. Where are your parents? Where do they live?
They live with me.
Like in L.A.
and Vegas.
You live in Vegas?
Yes.
You live in Vegas?
Yeah.
Okay. How long you been here?
2.5 years for me.
And for me, my whole life.
Your whole life?
Yeah, I was born in LA, but we came like straight here.
Damn, dude. Nobody's from Vegas. Very few.
Yeah, like
that's changing now. That's been around. But when I came here in '91, what were you like?
96.
Not born?
Yeah, I was born in '96.
I was born in '96. Yeah.
You guys, your parents weren't even fucking at that time. 91 was way before that. Like you weren't even thought about. You were born in '96?
Yeah.
Holy shit, I'm old.
You don't look old.
Hey, dude, I got a kid that was born in '86.
Oh man.
Oh wow.
You know what I'm saying? You guys could be my grandkids technically.
Hey, I'm down.
Dude, hey, I hope my grandkids end up smart because, dude, listen, folks, don't make excuses. These guys basically saw something. You recognize something. You're looking. Hey, this is interesting. Hey, this is interesting. This could help people. Let me freaking learn it, master it, package it, and help people.
Yeah.
And now you're making money. You making good money doing this? Credit University?
Yeah.
You make more than Kangen?
Oh, absolutely more.
Really? I'll be down.
It's crazy, the world we live in, just selling good information that people want to learn.
That's right. Here, I'm going to bomb that. Because, dude, that's the key. If people understood that the information's there, you just have to find it. So what you buy a bogus course? I've always heard people, hey, somebody sold me a bogus course. Dude, so what? Okay? You read a bad book, too. Who gives a shit? It's making you stop reading books.
Yeah.
So certain courses might work better than others. I guarantee you, if they're on Lightspeed, they work better than anybody's because the technology's designed that way. But that's irrelevant. All you have to do is freaking have the good information to show people how to avoid mistakes, hacks, save a little money here and there. And dude, you have big impact on people and you don't even know it. Like you could save some dude $2,500 on something, and that $2,500 ends up, bridging the gap or, saving the day.
Yeah.
Does that make you feel good?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Right on. All right, what else? Anything else? You guys, this is your first podcast?
Yeah.
See? That's why you're a little nervous or something. You act like you're being like surveyed.
I just don't know what else to talk about.
Well, normally on dropping bombs, you probably never heard it, but normally on dropping bombs, we'll just shoot the shit about anything. I could be like, dude, you wear pink?
I love pink.
I love pink, dude.
Yeah.
I've been wearing pink for years, dude. Like dudes that wear pink, chicks like dudes that wear pink, period. Now there's some chicks that don't, I'm sure. But in generally, if a dude wears pink, guess what that says? Confident.
Yeah.
Dude, I can't believe it. One day I was wearing pink and somebody fucked with me about wearing pink. And I'm like, are you
Really?
kidding me? Like, dude, you think it's stupid to wear pink? Never heard that. Most dudes never say anything, and all the girls liked pink. But anyway, we just shoot the shit about anything. Like, could be anything. Like, oh, fucking Dover over there picking out his water. And doesn't he look stoned? Doesn't he? He could be, though. That's the difference. Nevada, legal. It's legal.
I mean,
Is everybody in here stoned? Shit. As soon as I said that, y'all look guilty.
No.
right? That's true.
Do you guys smoke weed?
No, not really.
Dude, Nevada's got legal weed now.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So, like, you see the beer in there and the wine and the bar out there?
Yeah, that's next level.
Employees are allowed to drink here, aren't they? Now, again, we don't want you drunk and stupid,
Right,
but
of course.
why are you allowed to drink here?
So you can be yourself and
Yeah, and because it's legal.
Yeah.
So now I'm thinking, shit, now what if someone comes in and just tries to smoke weed here? Like, am I supposed to say, hey, like before? Or am I supposed to be like, it's legal? So now customers show up and the whole place smells like weed. Hey, come in. Want a bong hit, bro?
oh no.
Dude, we got a fucking game room here. We got the green room here. A couple of bongs if you need them. Anything else I can get you guys? Weed? Water? Can you believe that shit? Weed's legal here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty crazy.
And you guys ain't smoking weed.
It makes me lazy.
So you just don't.
I have, yeah. But
See,
I don't.
again, good kids. Good fucking parenting you guys had. Dude, if your parents are listening, let me apologize for my language. But secondly, good kids you've raised here. I guarantee you. You guys are going to freaking make a bunch of money in all kinds of areas. What is next for you? Let's say Credit University keeps going. What's next?
Personally, I mean, we all have different goals, but obviously Credit University has been booming. It's been great, helping a lot of people with different areas in their life.
Yeah.
Just fixing their credit. Like, so many people message us, thank you messages. Like, they fly out to Vegas just to meet us and thank in person. Like, and that's kind of like life-changing to us, because I've done prior businesses where I couldn't sleep at night, and I felt
What the fuck were you doing?
Well, I wasn't selling drugs or nothing illegal, but
I know, but damn, if someone tells me I couldn't sleep at night, I'm starting to think, what the
Yeah.
fuck are you doing, dude?
I was doing a lot of like network marketing companies and MLM, what people so-called pyramid schemes.
Well,
and
dude,
stuff like that.
yeah, but there ain't nothing wrong with that.
Right, there's nothing wrong with it, but it just what was promised, what was hyped up wasn't really the case.
So you had to weed through the good and the bad of it.
Right. It was just
Because there's good ones and bad ones.
Right, of course. And just there's a lot of shady stuff going on in a few of the companies I've been in. So once I got out of it, started just kind of working with the right people and that had good intentions. That was, I think, the key. People who are willing to give, more than, more so over deliver.
Yeah.
Than what they promised. I think that was huge. And genuine relationships, and good intentions to business. I don't care how many. You could flex, you can have all the materialistic stuff. If you have good intentions, I think it's fine. But if you flex for the wrong reasons to sell off of hype or get people into, the wrong side, then I think that's really, really messed up.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter how much money you make, always just try to stay humble and kind of, just really, really just be caring for that person, because once they come in, when people come into Credit University, it's not cheap. It's like thousands of dollars, right? But it's a one time that they pay. But still, some people barely have $200-$300 every single month left over. So
Well, why don't you give them a little credit and let them make payments?
Right, of course, but they ruined their credit as well.
I know, but you'd be the first one to show them that their credit is improving because you just gave them some. Mm-hmm. You ain't got the thousands. Here, just pay me a couple hundred. First time you skip, somebody comes over and breaks your nuts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I mean, that's why we have like payment plans and stuff like that. But we definitely we don't just take that lightly, their investment lightly. So we make sure they're a good fit and that they can win, because the last thing we want people to come, clients join our group, and we take on students, and then they don't see the result quick enough, or they're not the right fit, and we know that they're going to complain down the road and all this stuff. They didn't get the good information. This is all bullshit, whatever. We make sure that they're a good fit too. So we weed a lot of people out, even though they're ready. And I think that's how we built a good culture in Credit University. Everyone supporting one another. So
you make it sound all warm and cozy.
It really is,
It
because
really is,
when I first started learning and started paying people to learn, they charge you way more, and they give you way less time, and they don't give you everything. They don't give you everything you need. You got to figure out on your own. If you want to ask them questions, you got to pay more for like another phone call, all that stuff. So it took me a year to figure out everything, how it works on my own, after paying over $10,000 to figure out everything. And now we charge way less, and we give them full unlimited access, one-on-one. Like,
They got your cell phones?
Yeah.
How much is it?
$40.97 right now.
See, dude, if you guys want in there, call them. You get their cell phones. They're your personal credit specialist.
Right.
Permanently for life?
Yes, and
Yeah.
once they learn
What if you
everything-
die?
Well, oh shit.
Then-
That really sucks.
What if you move?
No,
No, everything is done through text, phone call, Zoom calls, Facebook group,
they
Telegram
got us
groups.
online.
Damn, one price,
Yeah.
and I'm a credit hero. Do you have the service where you can put me on your credit cards and establish shit quick that way too?
We
Yes.
have, yes.
Damn, dude. Listen, folks, Bomb Squad, we're running out of time, but I can tell you this. Credit, mightily important. Like, if you don't have your credit right, dude, you better stop what you're doing. It's like personally, I was at a convention, or not, I always say convention. Yeah, I was at an event once doing a talk, and I said, if you're like, you probably shouldn't be here if your teeth are all jacked up. And everybody like couldn't believe I said it. And I'm like, dude, I'm just telling the truth. Like, if you're missing teeth and you're sitting here paying $3,000 for a ticket to be here to listen to a couple of speakers fucking say common sense shit, you got your priorities fucked up. Like, you need to go to the dentist and get your fucking grill fixed, because you know, it's the same with credit, dude. You got to freaking have good credit, just like you have to have good hygiene. You have to be aware that like people are judging you. Mm-hmm. So if someone told you they have a 540, what do you think instantly without even trying?
That's bad.
Well, what do you think?
They need to get their shit fixed.
No, you think negatively. Oh, fuck, dude. You don't do what you say.
Yeah.
You got no discipline. Are you stupid? Like, now again, there's people with bad credit. They went through a situation, you know, shit happens, but goddamn, go get it fixed.
Right.
Work, go to Credit University or any of them out there that actually can teach you. Like, again, I can't technically recommend they go to yours unless I've used it, but
Yeah.
I would imagine based on your demeanor and your reputation that precedes you, that you know, you probably got a kick-ass course that works. But I'd fix my freaking credit no matter who I was before I worried about building a business. Like, that'd be more important than building a business.
Right.
Because if you try to build a business without credit, dude, you could spend 10 times longer. It'd be 10 times harder.
All your cash
Your chance of success is 10 times lower. Like, dude, stop and build the foundation. Good credit, right? Clean reputation, and then keep it that way. Work your balls off.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you'll have go balls. Say, you work your balls off to get your go balls. Okay, because you want to keep that shit, dude. Like, if you had to borrow $1,000 to keep your credit clean, borrow $1,000. Which is funny, because if your credit's clean, they'll loan you $1,000.
Yeah.
And then you pay that credit. And then if your credit's still clean, they'll loan you $1,000. So go get another $1,000. Go get another $1,000. Eventually, well, that's a Ponzi scheme. No, it isn't. It's smart. Because eventually you'll be in a different situation, because maybe you need a little longer. Now you can pay off all the loans. Well, if you can't pay off all the loans, what happens then? Well, now you're going to take them down for something that was worth it. You know, half mil. You're not getting fucked up credit over a G. Like,
Yeah.
dude, don't be a dipshit. If you're going to get fucked up credit, crack it for a milski. I'm serious. And it's not fraud either. Like, dude, your intention the whole time is I'm going to pay this back. But you can't. And you were wrong. Well, so what? Now I guess you were wrong by 1 million instead of 1,000, because guess what? It's the same shit. Right or wrong?
Right.
If I see credit for if I see charge off for $1,000 or $1 million, what does it matter?
It doesn't. It's the same thing, but
it's the same thing.
Still got to remove it.
Bottom line is it's the same thing. So if you're going to charge something off, dude, don't charge off chump change. Freaking tighten your belt. Go borrow some money. Work. Pick up some cans and bottles. Do some shit. Wash some dishes. Get your credit right. Go to Credit University. Follow these cats. Listen, Steve Parks, CEO. I take it you're the CEO? And Alex Lim Credit. Go follow him on Instagram, man. How many? You guys got shitloads of followers? Or are you just getting started?
Okay.
Oh, yeah. You don't even have it.
It's got
This will drop. He'll probably be back online, and I'm sure it's going to be Alex Lim Credit. He'll need more followers than anybody, but go check it out. You guys post good tidbits, or are you guys all selfish and wait till someone pays you?
We put good tidbits on our story.
You doing the Gary V?
Yeah,
Jab, jab, then crack him in the jaw. See, it's like, dude, I don't get the whole concept there. Like he openly says, give, then right hook. Okay, so you're punching him either way, motherfucker. Like, why are you acting like you're all an angel? Cause you give him a little bit before you smack him in the mouth. Like, dude, that's like walking up saying, "Hey, how are you? How are you?" Pow! And then Dover just walks up and pow! Like, what's the difference? Well, at least he said hi first. But I guess from some sort of marketing standpoint, you're supposed to give, and then crack them. Is that the Gary V method?
That is the Gary V method.
Yeah.
Do you agree with it?
I agree with it.
Yeah.
Do you agree you should have patience?
Yes.
Patience.
Why? See? Your parents were wrong. Now, when I say that, you guys look like, oh, you better not say that about my parents. But, dude, parents are wrong. We're taught patience.
Mm-hmm.
Google look, watch. I'm gonna end on this. Watch. Define the word patience.
I don't know what you mean by.
Hold on.
I'm in and out this way. How about a web search for
That
it?
was Facebook listening. Hold on. Define patience.
The capacity to accept or tolerate delay, trouble, or suffering without getting angry or upset.
Who wants to do that?
Do you want to hear the remaining one?
Sure.
Chiefly British term for solitaire, sense one.
Oh, like that. So why you want to be humble? If all it means is you can experience all this shit without being upset. Like I want to be upset. I want to change the environment. Like if you start punching me, I get upset. Right? If he started punching you, even if you were passive, like you don't want to fight, even if you thought he'll kick my ass. Anybody keeps punching you, dude, you're going to get upset, and then what do?
Fight back.
You fucking defend yourself. And now you start to become the action instead of the fucking reaction. So I want the power to fucking get pissed when I'm experiencing bad things. Everyone says, you should be patient. Why? I don't get that. I wish someone could tell me. Why should you be patient?
I think patience in the terms of execute and do what you got to do and execute fast and be consistent, but don't expect instant gratification.
Okay, well, to me, that's not what she said it was. Patience is the ability to not get upset. That doesn't mean you understand things take time, because that's what you just said. Mm-hmm. So most people think patience means, understand that things take time. That's not patience. That's knowledge. You understand things take time. That makes sense. I can't get in shape tomorrow. Things take time. Mm-hmm. I'm not being patient, though. I'm working out 2 hours as opposed to fucking 1 hour. I want that shit now. I'm increasing activity. Mm-hmm. I'm not laying down with some bullshit to be patient because, shit takes time. Yeah. I understand, but you can determine how much time it takes, can't you?
Right. Yeah.
If somebody wants to repair their credit fast or slow, couldn't they make a difference? Yes or no?
Yes.
Absolutely. Or is it, hey, have patience, relax, it takes time?
No, you can do it fast.
Yeah, so I don't agree with patience. And then also humble. Now, I believe be humble, but if you really go define the word humble, do you know what it means?
I never looked it up on dictionary.
You just advise people to be humble, dude. You don't even know what it means, and you're advising people to do it? What do you think humble means? Because there's another one. Everybody thinks humble means, be kind, be this way. No, that ain't what humble means, dude. Listen, watch. Define humble.
As an adjective, it means having or showing a modest or low estimate of one's own importance.
Who the fuck wants to do that? Yes.
As an adjective, it means of low social, administrative, or political rank. Want to hear the next one?
Sure.
As an adjective, it means of a thing, of modest pretensions or dimensions. Do you want to hear the last one?
Sure.
As a verb, it means lower, someone, indignity or importance.
So are you someone that's of low importance?
I don't think so.
Well, you unhumble motherfucker. You're supposed to be humble, bro.
Don't be humble.
Dude, listen, no, what we want to do, folks, is start learning shit because we were taught to be humble. We were taught to have patience. We were taught to save our money. Money's worthless unless you use it. Why would you tell me to save it? Mm-hmm. So imagine money's a tool, because it is. Agreed? Yep. So imagine you got to go do a job. You got a whole shed full of tools. You walk in there, you only use the fucking screwdriver, but you got the whole shed. Why? They told you not to use any tool but the screwdriver. Only fucking idiots sit there and do what they're told, not question like, why wouldn't I use the power drill? Why can't I use that hacksaw? How come I can't use that shop vac? Mm-hmm. I got a whole room full of tools, but I'm not using them. Whoever saves money and just saves it, oh, that's in case. In case what, dipshit? You're doing something now, aren't you? Spend your money, use your money, leverage credit. You ever been told don't get credit?
Yes.
Dude, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah.
Give me credit. Fuck. Listeners, anybody wants to give me 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, $100 million, real money that I can use. You know, I don't need fucking stupid loans that I can't do nothing with. Big loans, big go ball loans. I'll take every one of them. Depends on the interest rate, of course. Depends on the terms. But if you're listening, you want to hand me $100 million, I got collateral and everything. Come see me. I'll take $100 million from anyone that wants to give it. What's the worst that happens? I don't pay it back. Mm-hmm. And now my credit's fucked. But I got $100 million. Oh, boy, you guys are funny to mess with. All right, guys, listen. It's an hour and a minute. You guys will be one of the longest in history.
Oh, wow.
Really?
Any freebies, any good tips you want to close with? Tell the bomb squad. That's the listeners. That's the fam bam.
Learn credit. You learn how to use the hacks to live luxuriously, get the free travel, get the elite statuses. One way is just learn about credit cards. Go on uscreditcardguide.com. Study all the different credit cards there is, the benefits, the cons, the pros. Make sure you check Credit Karma. Know your credit score and research what affects your credit score and build that basic foundation, because it's taken us only less than a year to actually figure all this stuff out, and we've made 6 figures leveraging credit. So if you know how to use credit and know how it works, you can go a long way.
Damn, we almost did a whole nother episode for that one. Steve, what would you tell him?
I would tell him, there's so many. I would say get as many credit cards as possible when you first start out. And I would say every quarter, get 2 to 3 new ones, because you need 21 accounts plus in order to get 800 credit score or higher. Of course, you get knocked down, with hard inquiries and drop some points every single time you get a credit card. But long term, the next 5-10 years, if you play this out in a long game, you're gonna win. Even if you don't use them.
If you don't use them, and they don't have annual fees, make sure you just freeze them. You never want to close an account. If you freeze it, just call your bank, say, I don't want to misplace my card. Can you just freeze my account? Then you don't have to use it, and it's not going to close on you. You can just cut it up, throw it away, put it away, and that's going to keep growing in age and build your age long term.
Age. Folks, I appreciate you guys coming in.
Yeah, thank you so much, Brad.
Fans, go listen, go follow, go learn, and freaking change the game for yourselves. Until next time.